Yeah, good morning, everyone. Today
Good
I'm
morning.
going to tell about this session about graphic design. Actually, what does a graphic designer do is it's a communication related to a product or any brand or a business in in a visual way to attract the consumers. So graphic designers create visual concepts using computer or by hand their ideas to attract the consumers. Overall layout will be you designed to get the related to advertisements, brochures, magazines, and reports. We design all this using this graphic design. In graphic design, we have some elements to get this overall layout. Those are main important elements are lines, shapes, colors, size, text, images, texture, and direction. Using all these elements in the design only, we get the visual effect of the any advertisement or brochure, anything. So in this first element is lines. The it can be curved, rough, or smooth, thick or thin, anything. It is a connection of two points, lines. And the second one is shapes. The next element of design is shape. It might be uh, freehand or regular shapes like circle, triangle, anything, such as leaves, flowers, or animals, anything are used as a shapes in the design. Color is also another important element in the design. It stands out in the design, which we want to tell us, tell the consumer. See, in this example, uh, directly our eye goes to that yellow color. See, what we want to tell the consumer regarding our product or anything, brand or business, we can highlight them using the colors, differentiating with the other text or elements, anything. Color is also a fantastic tool for creating and establishing of mood of for your brand. For example, red is typically signifies love, strength, power, and desire. Green uses tranquility, good luck, and health. For some brands, we use these colors, red and green. We can't use whatever color we want to use in that particular thing. Like doctors also, we use generally blue color. Generally, black we don't use for any uh, ads or any advertisements. It is specifically if the customer or a client says, we can use that in the design. Otherwise, preferably we don't use that black color. See, if this all the in this example all are in same color, we our eyes don't go what exactly we are going to tell. So to differentiate what we want to tell, with the use of the color we can differentiate it. And the next element in design is size. According to the size also we can tell that uh, product, which one is important, which is not. So in this size, these are small and big. Both are big means we don't know which is important, which is not important. So with the help of size also we can show that which one is important for the product. See, in a graphic design, scale, proportion as design elements refer to the size of one graphic element in relation to the other graphic element. So now in order to define that, we use small and larger one. So which should be highlighted, we take the bigger size, which is not, we take the small size. This is related to size. And this is another one in graphic designing. We use the element typography. Typography is, it is telling the consumer to see what is important, like title, subheading, which is more important. We highlight that using bold or giving the text bigger size, which is not important. We make it as without a bold and make it as small. So the consumer can see what he wants to see directly. We can tell the we can tell about the product directly using this text, small or big, giving users a sense of how to read the material from beginning to end. We have a format from beginning to end, which is important, which is not important. We can define using this text. And next element in graphic design is image. Image also plays an important role, because without writing a text, only by seeing the image also we can convey the message. So by seeing this example, we can say that they are happy without writing the words. Simply with the help of image, we can express it. Next one, in graphic design, the element is texture. Texture is different textures are there in this. It is rough, soft, hard, glossy, smooth, etc. These generally we use as backgrounds for the design. And this is another element in graphic design is directions. There are three directions in one is horizontal, vertical, and oblique. Each one is having different uh, horizontal suggest calmness, stability, and tranquility. Vertical line gives a feeling of balance, formality, and alertness. Oblique will suggest movement and action. See, in this example, in this way, we can tell something related to direction of the lines. We can tell something. These are the principles of design. Actually, difference between elements and principles of design is elements means which we are using in the design to get an clear picture um, to visualize. And the principles are like if we are using the color, it should be a contrast or light or dark. That is a principle. So these two are related. The principles of designs are what we do to design elements. How we apply the principles of design determines how successful the design is. Using the design principles also, the output will come in a proper way. In principles of design, we have balance, proximity, alignment, repetition, contrast, and space. Using these all, we can have a proper design. The first principle of graphic design is balance. See, when we are designing an ad, when we are placing an elements, we should not keep it as like this jumbling. So I don't go doesn't know what to read and what from where to read. So it should be in a balanced way. Whatever should be placed in which manner, in that manner, if we keep our eyes go what we want to read and what not. So this tells that balance provides stability and structure to a design. This is related to balance. The next one is proximity. Proximity creates relationship between elements. Means we can place the elements in a uh, like a diagonal way, horizontal or a vertical, but it should look uh, some uh, connection between those things. It should not be that there is no connection. Sorry, it should not be in a diagonal way. It should be in a order like this, not in a diagonal way. It should be in a order so that it should connect each other. The next principle in graphic design is alignment. Alignment allows us to create order and organization in an order. See which should come first and what should come the next. In that way, we can uh, tell the consumer what uh, we want to tell about the product or a business or a brand. Whatever it may be, there should be a visual connection with each other. It should not be different. If it is different, we can't judge what we are going to tell about it. And next, the repetition of elements. See, when we are repeating the elements, it should look, there should be some uh, feel. It should not give us some uh, why we are repeating that. It should have some sense. So it should look nice while repeating one element. Here it doesn't look good. It is not in a proper manner. In this, while repeating also, it should be in a proper way, using the elements. It should be in a consistency. It should be, and we should have some rhythm in repeating the elements in design. Fifth one in graphic design, principle of graphic design is contrast. Contrast means related to the color. While using a color, we should have uh, when we are using a dark color, we should see that what color is matching with that, whether it is a light or another dark color. We should see that. In that way, if we use on dark background, if we use the dark color text, we can't see that. So in that way, we should be careful while using the colors, contrasting the colors. Same way for the text also. If you are using same color for the both the text, it should be, one should be in a small, one should be in a big, and we can easily identify which one we want to tell about. And the next one, the principle of graphic design is space. Spacing is the visual hierarchy is used to give all your graphic elements in design more space and room to breathe. See, without giving any space, putting all the content in a jumbling or no space between one text or an element or an image, without using any spaces, we can't, our eye don't go what to read first, what to see first. So we should give breathing space for the design, and this will make it easier for the viewer to identify all objects in your design and order them by importance. We can read according to that. Thank you. This is related to graphic design. I hope you all understand.